Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers...
Okay. I just came back and the game's like, yeah, we're in a cutscene now. Hello, hello, hello. I was just grabbing myself a drink, but yes. Welcome. I wasn't sure. I just messaged Carl like, oh, I'm not sure if Carl's streaming Metal Gear on his end yet. Was like, oh, feel free to drop in, and then see like, yeah, Carl's already in the middle of America right now, just taking on that Armstrong fella. Yeah, it's a game that I know. I want to say I know very little about. Yeah, I know Carl's streaming till like early in the morning to get his train. I just wasn't sure what time he was like kicking it all off. Yeah, I'll just raid him at the end and send everyone over. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid, a game I've technically not played, but I've played Twin Snakes, the remake on the GameCube. But it was mainly like me playing it with my friend, and my friend played most of the action. So I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. Oh, we've got VR training as an option right there. But you know what? We don't need to train. It's fine. So apologies about these borders. I thought the PlayStation Classic might have a border option, but I couldn't find one. So yeah, I am playing it on the PlayStation Classic, the tiny little one that no one bought, and I got on sale, like that Playing Arcade gift right there. Let's go for this sort of one. So I've got no analog sticks or anything. We're just playing on this tiny little original PlayStation controller, like I guess it's like what a replica, because it's obviously not the actual one option. Okay, we want captions on. Stereo sound. Green. Oh yeah. That's why I'm getting thrown off. This is going to be weird. So, first thing that's thrown me off immediately, this is an old Japanese game. So X is to go back and circle is to confirm. So I'm just going to play on normal. Yeah, even my PlayStation 1 controllers had analog sticks. I think we got the console with one of these ones without sticks and then replaced them with DualShocks later down the line. But yeah, even I'm not used to holding a PS1 controller that doesn't have them. Look at this. Pixels coming in. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited to try, like, classic Metal Gear. Yes. Yeah. Gross, it is indeed the way that they wanted it to be. I think, God, the dialogue seems a bit loud, but hopefully it's not just loud. Like, hopefully it's loud enough on my end when I'm on your end when I'm turning it down. Words are happening. Because if you look at the original, it was like cross is a no, so that's to go back. Circle is a yes, especially like over in the east. They signify a lot of yeses with like circles rather than ticks. So that's yes. Triangle is like a viewpoint, because like triangle focuses in on a viewpoint and then squares the map, and that was the original intention.
You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
Just second one, make sure nobody sees you. Like, that's Metal Gear. Okay, and we go to 140.85. I'm sure it's just like, hopefully it's like the older games, when it just like cycles through the channels. It doesn't mean you like have to remember the numbers or anything. I'm sure you don't need to.
I'm ready to go.
I know there's like the one part of the game where you're meant to get the radio frequency off the back of the box, and that was a way to help prevent piracy. But they do have electronic game manuals on the PlayStation Classic, and I'm fairly certain that just like, you know, I could Google it and it'd be much quicker. That's fair. Yeah, like flicking back and forth between streams seems like a bad idea. Even now, before, you know, Twitch wants to put more fucking adverts in. Oh my god, why does the camera angle go that far up? So we do have the radar to teach us. Okay. They're quite reactive to noise. You can see like their little triangle vision cones. No, the creepy fourth wall break is, if I'm thinking of the one that you're thinking of, Cthulhu, is in this game. It's Psycho Mantis, where Psycho Mantis takes over control of your like controller input, and then Psycho Mantis reads what's on your memory card and starts, especially I think it's like got specific lines if you play other Konami games, so it's like, I see you're a fan of Castlevania as well. And the trick to beating Psycho Mantis, if I'm not wrong, is that you have to unplug your controller from port 1 and put it in port 2 so that he can't... Oh my god, my phone's ringing. Oh wait, it's just Metal Gear.
There's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for
Yes,
the
I know.
elevator to come down. You better hide.
Yeah, you change ports because he's like reading the mind and controlling like port number 1. But obviously, to defeat that, you just change to port number 2, like controller port number 2. You know, nowadays explaining that to people who didn't deal with controller ports, like, you know, especially like kids now, must be like, what do you mean, like, swap the controller port? Like, what does that mean? I don't understand this concept. Do I have to like interact? Oh no, okay. There's another fourth wall break. Yeah, like, this is Kojima games. He's very infamous with just doing weird stuff. I guess, like, yeah, a modern controller, I wouldn't know how you do it, because back on the 360, I guess, like, there's ways to... You can see what controller port you want, and same on, like, the Switch. But even then, you'd need a second controller to become player 2. Because it would always auto put you onto the first available port. I'm sure there is ways around it of, like, just... You'd have to hard program it into the game. Because, like, for example, in the PlayStation Classic, when it comes up, when you start this game, for example... It's like, oh, this game requires you to swap discs partway through the game. The game will just do that for you if you press, like, the eject button on the PlayStation Classic, which doesn't do anything anymore. It's just there to swap discs and make it feel a bit more nostalgic. There it is. Just pretty early in on the game, just straight away, like, pretty much. Title screen, just Metal Gear Solid. And this early stuff and the boss fights are like the bits that I remember from Twin Snakes, and what obviously I've seen in like just, you know, cutscenes and videos that people have used and stuff. But I'm wondering, how far do I have to get into the game where I just have no clue what's going on anymore? This is kind of the only one where I've like not played like much of it at all. Like, I've played 2, 3, 4, and 5, so.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
There we go.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake.
An anti-freezing suit.
Exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation?
And you can already see, like, you know, obviously Kojima's still like this now, but the writing coming in of like, oh, it's all about like future technology and talking about like genome soldiers and stuff.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Okay. So I think that's Liquid Snake. No, the writing definitely hasn't got anything on Revengeance, that's for sure. Like, sure, the story in this will be better, but you can't really beat just like the over-the-topness of Revengeance. Yeah, it seems like Carl, from the amount of times he's played it, could probably get that game down to 5 hours.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
He's not got much of a choice to
I haven't introduced you to
beat it in any longer because he has to go get a train for a flight.
Assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Okay, so like a lot of this at the moment is just tutorializing. Like, it's weird that they have like a picture of each other. Oh my god, straight away. I mean, okay, there's a lot, but yeah, I'm just like, let me sneak. Let me do a bit of sneaking.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
But yeah, straight away he's like, oh yeah, you're hot and I know what I'm going to be focusing on for the next 18 hours. It's like, Snake.
Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
Okay.
He should appear on your radar as a green
Of
dot.
course, yeah.
Get whatever information.
I like the fact that they're trying to reinforce that. Oh no! Oh my god! Okay, come on, let me play the game. Like, I get this is like, PlayStation 1 generation where they probably didn't trust the player as much, but I'm just like, okay, come on.
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
I want to do some sneaking.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much.
And I'm not doing any of this to clarify. Like, I'm just sitting here like, yeah, surely the game can just play itself for the next couple of hours while I pretend to stream it, I guess.
They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
We're all right. They're not planning on shooting those pineapples onto pizzas, so we're okay.
What about the air duct near the door?
We're all good.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so the game, look, fully just doesn't trust the players, does it? It's like, okay, so go here. This is how many enemies there are. This is where you need to be going. Explaining X, Y, and Z for you.
I'm counting on you, Snake.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to, if you planned on gifting an entire island to somebody, you'd have to become like, that's some Elon Musk level shit. And not in terms of generosity or thoughtfulness, just money. Those are some Bezos books you've got to be dealing with. Okay, so triangle, yeah, go first person mode. Square looks like he's raising his hands, so I guess that's like to grab people. You got your circle, which is punching kicks, and then your teabag on the X button. Got it, okay. Scope is L1. So I'm presuming it's similar to modern Metal Gear. Yeah, like R2 and L2 are your inventory for your R1 and L1 actions. That's okay. Nick Cage would maybe be stupid enough with his money to do that, yeah. If someone could get me a Kingdom of Cade to live on, I'd be... oh god, I'd be incredibly grateful, and I'd make sure that just all I do is dedicate my life to streaming Cade and video games. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god. They just... Come on, flip them over. Yeah, they're dizzy. They're okay. The alert on the 99 bill. Evasion mode. Oh, for fuck. Shit. Okay. Legend tells of the Solid Snake, a man who just died immediately. Oh no. Okay. Evasion. Evasion. Oh, fucker. Okay. Well, we've got some chaff grenades. Yeah, of course. Yeah. We have been ended. That game over screen. I just wanted to, you know, show everyone how lovely the game over screen is in this game. How cool and iconic it is. Yeah, chaff grenades always sound a little bit weird to me, but I believe they're like electrical interference grenades if you think of them that way. So I'm like, let's get in. Let's take those chaff grenades. I don't remember how late into the game it is that they're required, but they are like needed at some point. Or if they're not needed, they make a boss fight much, much easier. It's really weird to me because we don't have wait, what? Oh, the camera. Oh my god. Didn't fuck about.
Snake, answer me. Snake, Snake.
There we go. Because last time it was Mei Ling going like, Snake, Snake. Interesting that they had multiple game over noises. So I don't know how we're meant to get this. Okay, there is a way. Oh no. Oh no, this has not gone well. No. So yeah, if anyone's wondering, these controllers are still like awkward and clunky even to someone that's like played other Metal Gear games. I'm aware of how the Metal Gear buttons work, but also they've clearly not refined it just yet. I'm just going in. I'm going in and out. Like this. There we go. Run straight up here. Goddamn. Oh, we're dead again. It does. It does require more arcades. Just like while I'm trying to just bumble my way through this scenario. Game's not messing about. Also doesn't make it any easier when I'm doing this all on a very uncomfortable D-pad. Oh god. Get straight in. There we go. Like, I know obviously they're trying to replicate yes, that is the plan. Do the cage wall rewards. Oh, it still goes to alert mode. These fuckers get up quickly. Oh no. Okay, now we've got radar back. Ooh. We are like in that vision cone already. Okay. Right. Then there's also the camera's vision cone as well. Oh, I thought they were turning around directly to us. They are. This is what we're meant to use chaff grenades. It might be, but we might be alright just... Oh no, don't do this to me now! No! Oh, we're in. We're okay. We're okay. God, that's nasty. Oh my god, these first person pixels like just jamming in your face like. Talk about these textures over here. This is really throwing me off as well because I forgot that Master.
instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet.
Is that meant to be
I'm a
like Kaz?
retired just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a
Okay.
new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
I'm not 100% on the lore of Metal Gear because I've played the games, but obviously it's just so
I've lived in Alaska
all
for
over the
years.
place that it's hard to remember, and I'm
If you
like,
have any questions about the flora or
I didn't think
fauna,
Kaz was his
my
master, but
frequency
then
is 141
that's like, I think
80.
Kaz is
Those mice are Alaskan
with
field
Big
mice.
Boss, but
Don't
Big
worry,
Boss is not
they can't hurt you.
Solid Snake. Solid Snake is actually the clone of Big Boss, but then maybe that makes Kaz the master of Snake because maybe he was the one who trained it. I don't know.
That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialist, huh?
But yeah, cade throwing, card throwing is easy. Cade throwing, not so much. Card throwing was yeah, it's quite simple to do.
Ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
I can't exactly like, you know, get one through a candle or anything, but
If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
all that conversation for them to be like, follow the mice. Could you not have seen that? I mean, maybe I should just start ignoring the calls a bit more. But when I'm clearly following the mice and the game calls me up to be like, hey Snake, hey, I'm going to catch up with you for a bit. Maybe you should follow the mice though. Maybe you should. So. These mice. Oh, I'm not sure they can be classified as mice. Or just pixel creatures, but we're going for it. Holding this D-pad hurts. Literally hurts. I know that they're being faithful to the console, but this controller is not comfortable. Okay. No, you know what? No. I'm not having another catch-up while the soldier's up my ass. When the colonel calls up for a casual chit-chat or something, like, ask me what my lunch was. God. Well, now we don't know where the soldiers are. Oh, okay, back up. No. No, if this was a modern game, you'd earn an achievement for answering every single one and not missing any single one. That's all. That's what Dead Rising 1 made you do. Even though you can be, like, interrupted during calls and stuff. Oh. Okay. That little vision cone was just getting so close to us. Need to get up and run for a second. Okay. Fuck off. Come on. Go away. Don't want to sprint. Would like to not sprint. Yeah, it is up here. Oh my god. What? Ah! Fuckers. Shit. Ah! Game ain't fucking about. I'm hoping the checkpointing's not brutal on this. Fingers crossed. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. It was, but I was just shocked that he doesn't do the steps that I'm used to, because I'm used to Snake hitting every single step and doing like the little up the steps. Like iconic. Even if we try and walk it. Uh-oh. Nah. None of it. Okay, maybe I have to to waste a chaff grenade. That is what they're there for. That is what they're there for, but I never like using my inventory. I'm like, okay, save it for later, save it for later. There isn't always a later place to use it better. Sometimes you just have to suck it up. So, disables electronics. Press square to pull pin. There we go. We jam in. Oh no, no, stop it, Snake. No item.
What was that noise?
Oh, fuck. How do I interact? No. Gonna keep running around. Maybe we need something before we can interact with that door. They'll never hear me. Dun 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 dun. Sneakiest man alive. Okay, yeah, if we stand directly underneath, we are okay. SOCOM, yeah. Yeah, maybe we should have answered the call, but nah. Hold down to aim. Fire. I think it's just all that it's going to do is explain to us what we got explained to earlier. There we go. So it does see that seem that circle is the interact button. But we must need keycard. But then it told us earlier that yeah, we need to like go through the duct, go up to this place, and then that's where we succeed in life. Now to find the mice. Where are these little mice? That'd be great if video games that require keycards, they just turned around and they're like, oh yeah, just if you've got a really strong magnet, fuck it, you don't need the keycard anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, this is where we like.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
Okay.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers.
Oh no.
They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as
I
they
thank you for
spray.
joining.
Also keep your eye on that woman in the
We're
cell.
just eavesdropping as Snape is just like,
Woman in the cell?
woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
That is true.
He's already done
He is like infiltrating through the vents. It is a bit sus.
Say he's using stealth.
Where is it?
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security.
It's like,
detail
what do
on
you
the
mean?
chief.
That's sus? Like, no. No. To be fair, like, that is a good point. Just, how is there not... I mean, I suppose it's Konami, so they're just fucking remastering cutscenes for pachinko machines, but, like, the fact there hasn't been an Among Us Metal Gear Solid outfit pack, like, how has that not happened? It is indeed Konami. It's easy to forget what isn't Konami because they don't do jack shit anymore, but yeah. That's true. I haven't tried the Konami code. I mean, I don't know what... Because there isn't, like... Metal Gear Solid. Because I would presume it's, like... It says, like, BA start. People are asking if it does anything in Metal Gear 5. Okay. Up, up, down, down, left, right, square, triangle. No, it doesn't do anything in Metal Gear Solid. There's like references in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, but apparently there's just... We fired one shot. Yeah. Maybe it's like that awkward transition period where I think the Konami code was for a lot of, you know, 16-bit and 8-bit and arcade games and stuff like that. And maybe they were trying to get away from that with this, or maybe they just didn't really, like, take... Let's get Kojima just in on this and ask him personally. I'm not sure what level we have to get to on, like, the side channel Patreon to be like, yeah, we've got enough money to just get Kojima in for, like, a personal interview. I'm not sure how much that man charges. Perfect, no one will ever find us here. Fine. See, the bodies disappear for themselves. It's okay. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I've got a feeling that these are just like... They just keep coming. Like, do we have respawning enemies here? At the very least, it seems like either they infinitely respawn, or it doesn't seem worth it to just try and murder them all. Because what, there was like 6 people there that we killed? They don't stop coming. Not one bit. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to be sneaky about this. Just let them come round to the corner, learn the patterns, be more sensible. Kate's keeping an eye out. What happens if we just... Uh-oh. I don't like this. Oh, okay. It's just that if we have cigarettes equipped, we start smoking. You can see that, yeah, smoking is hazardous for your health. It will stop tickling down. Tickling down? Trickling down? I prefer tickling down at this point. I didn't need to do that.
What was that noise?
Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, run. Run, Snake, run. No, come on. Why are we still smoking? That's a bad idea. Come on, they're on us. Oh! Technically, I'm sure you can die purely by smoking. If you leave your cigarette there long enough, I'm sure you can. Snake! Sorry. Sorry. I've let you down. Oh, God. You know what? Fuck the bullets. What? Ah, bollocks to you. I chose peace and they chose violence. I wanted to get into that little nook and avoid this shit. God damn it. God fucking damn it. No, it's like, did they not teach you that if you smoke for just a continuous half hour, then you instantly die? That's how it works, right? Okay, maybe we can sneak past doing this. Maybe? Okay. Give it a second, give it a second. Don't want them to hear my footsteps. Go for here, nothing around here. Someone... Oh no, there's a camera at the base. That begs the question though, where are we? Are we back at the very beginning? Surely we're not. Are we actually? We are. Games don't fuck about, do they? Okay, wow. I was like, oh yeah, we're making decent progress here. To get back to square one. In rip. Okay. But we did find out that they're being held on the first floor basement. That'll be helpful. Okay. Yeah, Twisted Metal. I didn't play much of Twisted Metal, but I certainly remember it and I'm aware of it and stuff. Like, making a TV show starring Anthony Mackie, and instead of it being like him being one of the contestants of the show, it's like he's a delivery driver going across the country to deliver a package and then gets involved with Calypso and the devil in some kind of way. Like, there's not been loads of details, but it doesn't sound much like a Twisted Metal to me. That's what I'll say. Okay. That is true. Bent plastic would be like a more fitting description for what that Twisted Metal sounds like. But I cannot. Oh, 100% sure where we're going. I think I just turned around. You did. Very hard to see. Really hard to see. Okay, yeah, there was no left or right there. That's where we heard about them being in the wrong location. Oh. This is what, like, well. This seems like a time. Some little Cade coming in. Let him go. While all I'm doing is sneaky. Sneaky. But yeah, I do not like the sounds of what they're doing with the Twisted Metal thing. Like, the weird part of me where I'm like, at least they're trying something different, I guess, but it doesn't sound like it's in fitting with the games at all. Whereas then you get moments where it's like, back we go. So when I thought yeah, I am good, thank you. Thank you. Pupper is a very cute one. He's a very cute little boy. But, oh. Okay, backward snake. When I turned around thinking that it would be okay, and then I got mixed around. I didn't get mixed around, I was still going the right way. That's true. Like, if we had a Clifford the Dog-sized cage right now, we'd be flying. We'd be fine. It'd all go well. Same happened. I think I was turning left. Nope. There we go. Here we go. Awkward controls. For the win. Okay. I was just double checking where we're like finally meant to be going. And just, yeah. We're meant to be where we were a minute ago, but we needed to like call another elevator. Oh, bless. Just the idea of like, I'm really happy with you, but really angry at you at the same time. I'm glad to see that you're finally back with me, but also, what the fuck was that? Okay, so we can just glide across the giant gap in the vents to get a ration. I was trying out Astroneer. Like, it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to unpack my bag, and I started just getting really annoyed with it. It seemed alright. Like, just wasn't in the mood for it. But there's so many games on, I'm just like, oh, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. So every now and then I just pick up like a Game Pass game and just go, well, I'll download that in 5 minutes and just figure out whether it seems like fun or not. But yeah, just definitely not what I was in the mood for at the time, at the very least. So yeah. Oh no, this is where we went earlier. So in fact, where we were earlier on was exactly where we needed to be. So we need to just go down these steps. Oh, shit. Ah, you fucker. Come on, grenade. There we go. There we go. No item. That's all I missed earlier. Is just pressing one little button. And we were right there the entire time. Is there a button to press for this elevator to go up, though? There we go. Over here. Oh. Just like... just stood there like, No, I'm all good. Yeah, we're meant to be here. It's fine. Yeah, I don't mind games that are like, you know, not, we're gonna throw 50 tutorials at the start of the game, but when it was like, oh, objective, unpack your bag, and every menu I went onto didn't have a button that told me what the unpack button was, I was like, okay, like, I don't mind if all you want to give me is essentially a game manual, but make sure every fucking little thing is in the game manual if that's the case. Like, it kind of felt like just starting an early access game, like when I played Minecraft back in the day, when it was, you know, like the 0.4 version of Minecraft, and it was just plonk, you're in a world, good luck. Oh man, I'm tempted to, like, over the next couple of weeks, because obviously, like, the stream schedule will be a bit different. I've bought Stanley Parable to play through Jenna, because, like, we got a little bit of the way through. I played it when it first came out with a friend, and then like, I showed Jenna it a few years back, and we only got, like, a little bit through. And then kind of, like, by the time, you know, we'd got round to thinking about playing it again, the new version had been announced. I was like, we can just wait for that, for the new content then. Which has only just come out. Yeah, like, you know, quite a bit later, but that's fine. That's fine. But, like, yeah. I'm tempted to, like, play it through with Jenna, and then maybe, like, next week or something, just maybe try it on stream, but I'll have to, like, maybe I'll see how people feel about it. Pop the idea in the Discord or something. Just, like, because obviously a lot of the game is people making their own decisions, but you'd be watching me make all my own decisions, and I've already, like, would have played the game.
What's your outfit?
I literally have the manual printed off for Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but the only time I tried it was with my family when we were all a bit too drunk, and everyone was like, this is really complicated and we've had too many drinks. It was like a Christmas Day or something that we tried it, or like Christmas Eve or something, and we'd all had a couple, and it was like, why are we looking at 30 pages right now to play this video game?
What are you talking about? The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands.
Yeah, because that was one of the things that came up relatively.
Is it possible?
It was like Stanley Parable. People finally were able to get the final, like, trophy on Steam for that, or achievement on Steam, because it was that they had to, like, not play the game for 6 years or 7 years or something.
We're conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
Metal Gear?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place
Here
on
it
the
is.
face of the earth.
Everybody.
A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Okay, so what do you mean? What do you mean nuclear weapon?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Just the idea that David Hayter ever got taken out of the role. He's... It's like making Kevin Conroy not Batman, isn't it? And obviously, I don't mind, like, other people voice acting Batman, but when you actively choose to, like, keep that continuation... Say they brought back, like, Batman the Animated Series, and they're like, no, fuck you, Kevin Conroy's not Batman, even though he wants to do it. So remember, just, like, they didn't even give him a heads up. Because clearly they went with, what's his name?
Revolution.
The guy who plays Jack Bauer from 24. I can't remember the actor's name now, but they went with that guy for just the star power name. But they didn't even give David Hayter, the guy that's played Snake for like 20 years, a heads up of, oh, hey, the new Snake's not going to be voiced by you. But yeah, Yeah, I did see that. That's why I mentioned like the Stanley Parable not being just getting the achievement for like, you know, not playing for 7 years or something. 10 years is just, that's rough. That's rough.
But I thought
It's
the
like,
nuclear warheads
it's
were
been 10 years
equipped
since I stopped caring about gamer score on my Xbox.
that you have to input.
I can't imagine how much I'm not gonna care in another 10 years. Or it might have gone all the way back around.
It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords.
I got really,
There are 2 passwords.
really reinvested in gamer score for like,
Baker.
I want to say about 6 months because I got to,
That's right.
I think it was around the time I got to about like 97,000 like 862 or something. I was like, oh, this is a really uneven number, and I want to hit that 100k like nice and just the, you know, the 5 zeros, like the clean exact 100k, which I did manage to get for the screenshot. But like, yeah, I had to then sit down and figure out like, well, what games are going to give me gamer score that will like give me the little like the 1s and the 2s and stuff that I can start rebalancing out. But yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully we won't die too much more. But yeah, thank you very much for joining and have a good one.
But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys.
The card keys.
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency.
And like, I appreciate obviously that
you can just insert the card keys and engage
like
the safety
what
lock.
they do with these games, but
If I do that,
the biggest issue I've got with Metal Gear and stuff is like going back and playing any of these games. Well, I know the story already, and then watching these, like, they're really well done visuals, or not visuals. They're well, you know, shot cutscenes. They're not Pokemon Legends Arceus, where it's just really still cameras and no voice acting and blank canvas characters. It's like, even here they're conveying some level of emotion with these blurry pixel faces and stuff, and there's like interesting camera decisions, but goddamn, like the actual conversations go on for so long. There's a lot of fluff in these lines. They're great though, and like considering that the PlayStation 1 was doing this, it's like this was 98, I believe. So 24 years ago, and Kojima's like, no, we're gonna have like a well-crafted cinematic story, and obviously he's always been influenced way more by movies than games, so you can see why.
As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
Yeah.
open automatically.
It's an old
Gotcha.
game, and it's great to think that like obviously
I'm gonna get you
this
out of here.
people may or may not have heard that like The Last of Us 1 is apparently getting remade completely. People are like, oh my god, that's gonna be 10 years, maybe 11 years by the time it gets remade. That's ridiculous. Like, no game has ever been remade that quickly, and just all I can see in my head is like Metal Gear, the Twin Snakes, and Resident Evil on the GameCube. Like, those games got remade completely like 4 or 5 years later. He's just done. He's done.
Hey, what happened?
I appreciate as well that people may have noticed that this cutscene's gone on long enough that I'm having to keep pressing the buttons because the PlayStation Classic went into screensaver mode because of how long this cutscene is.
Dead.
Just,
Naomi, the chief. What
dead.
happened?
I don't know.
The guy that I got sent to come and rescue. It has a heart attack and instantly dies, and Snake's like, dead, but I got his ID card.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
Like, dear God.
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake.
Snake's not fucking impressed.
Get out of there and find President Baker.
But yeah, obviously, like people have. I think people are a lot more accepting of the Resident Evil remake. I know Metal Gear, like some Metal Gear Solid diehard fans, like think that Metal Gear the Twin Snakes isn't as good because there's like first person aiming and stuff, which breaks some of the bosses and things. Okay, that was all we need to do. Just needs to wait until someone opens the door.
So you killed the chief, you bastard.
That didn't do it. You heard the conversation we were having.
No, you're not.
Oh, what do you mean we look like liquid? What could this mean? It is the double feature.
Time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Like, Snake kind of does this a few times.
Careful.
Of like,
I'm no rookie.
or different variations of Snake do it. Like, it happens in like
Scared look in your eyes.
other Metal Gears, but
Good rookie's eyes if I ever saw
oh
one.
yeah,
You
like
never shot a person, am I right?
You talk
there's
too
one, I
much.
think it's in MGS4 where he's like,
Rookie.
I told you I'm no
oh,
rookie.
maybe it is this one. Maybe I'm thinking of Twin Snakes, but when he's just like, oh yeah, like you're clearly not gonna shoot me. He's like, what do you mean? Like, I'll shoot. This like the safety's on.
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Snake, not giving a fuck. I'm glad that this has auto aim.
Be like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Fuck yeah. She's gone quickly from I'm not going to shoot someone to like unload the clip. Ah! Tactical. Just this perfect espionage action right here. Oh my god. Right, come on. Oh. No, come on. Help me out. There we go. Come on. No. There we go. Shoot him. I've got no bullets left. There we go. Oh dear. I don't remember if we're just meant to like take this onslaught. There we go, we are, yeah. Hi, it's been good, yeah. Just come in as I'm just potentially dealing with a
For the help.
just infinite wave of enemies. I'm like, I don't know if these are ever going to stop coming. Why? There's like 8 pixels on screen. Why are you doing a booty shot? Is that we can't even see that there's an ass there, but we're still going to zoom in on it.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, dear.
Shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea.
That's brutal. Just putting C4 on people. Like, fully just gone with, like, I'm gonna murder everyone now. And she abandoned us, just like that. Oh, he's here.
Good girl, just like that.
The mug's just coming in. Just throwing that camera. Because it must be because, like, obviously, when my light source is only that far away, because it's only a few foot away from me, just
The nanomachines are
any
functional.
little bit of extra changes just...
It must have
You
been
can even
something
see when
with
my
interference coming
screen
from
is
Psycho Mantis.
like
Fox
dark
Psycho.
like this, or when
I
it
think
brightens
it's
up and it like
mental
makes all the
feedback.
difference.
So that was Mantis.
Thank you. Good old little Donald Duck mug. Yeah. Like this mug was expensive because it was Disney, but goddamn, it's lasted. Like, there's been no... I think I've had it for like 10 years, and there's not even like a single little bit like chip on the paint or anything. It's like I winced at the price at the time, but now I'm like, well, guess proof's in the pudding. It has lasted. Let's go to B2. I don't know whether we're meant to be going there, but B2 it is. I'm loving just this, like... Oh shit, there's floor traps. But this, like, really just... warm, quiet, like, tense little bop in the background. Very scared now because there's just one bit of floor that just opened up and tried to eat us. Some more SOCOM bullets. There we go. Can you interact with a... Oh! Can you interact? No. Okay. Got some bullets at least. It may be a case of just having to go back up to level 1. Because it doesn't look like there's much here apart from those bullets. But now we do have the key card for those other doors. I'm hoping it's for those other doors anyway. Like, is there a saying to do with, oh, your favourite mugs may hurt you, but they'll never break you? We're making it on the fly. So that one straight up just still can't be dealt with. If bars have taught me anything, it's that you don't need to have a handle on like a cup to be able to use it as your, like, you know, beverage dispenser of choice. Ah, shit. Where'd we go then? Oh. Okay then. Yeah, apparently we do go to B2. I must just have not gone to the right doors and just assumed they were all locked completely. God damn. You know what, to make up for it, let's have a sleepycade while we get back. Oh, that's the thing that makes perfect sense, is that we're on B1 and we're making our way downtown. Go to B2. Ah. Yeah, like, I like a cream egg, but I tend to maybe, like, yeah, buy a pack for Easter and have, like, a couple of cream eggs a year. Will say, though, just top tip, it may sound weird. Come on, don't swat me. May sound weird, but, just pop a cream egg in your freezer and have it really cold. Have it, like, ice cold in the freezer. Well, not in the freezer, from the freezer. Come on, there we go. And it may sound horrible, but I tried it out one time and was like, this is the only way I'm eating cream eggs ever again. And I even, you know, told Jenna, my girlfriend, like, oh, just try it, trust me. And eventually she did try it and was like, oh no, actually, I didn't like the sound of this, but yeah, this is really fucking good. So I clicked on, like, just a little guide I've got up in the background. Like, oh yeah, go to the armory, there's tons of stuff. There's loads of weapons and shit you can get. Okay. So, where exactly? Oh, okay, thank you for that. Thank you. I have to equip the card. Okay. When equipped, all level 1 security doors will just open. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. This would have got me very, very messed up. I just thought it would work like a game like Doom does. Where just you pick up the key card, you just got the key card like in your inventory and it knows. It's not. So maybe I could have gone through those doors, but we'll have to find out later. Grenades. Okay. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. Okay. Oh, locate hidden entrances. Oh my god. Okay, like... it's all good, don't worry. Not being annoying, I'll let people know if anyone's ever gone too far, but like, apparently... Yeah, there we go. So you have to go into... like... I mean, fair play to the game, but like, when you have to go into first-person view to see that wall has clearly been filled in... You have to find the secret exit. It's like, I was just trusting my radar. But of course, a radar would only tell you that the wall is there. It wouldn't know that the wall has been obviously like of a different shade or anything. Man, the things they thought of that I guess are like very ahead of the time, but also why would I think to first person aim at that wall? It's kind of mind-boggling and great. Oh, nice. I saw, like, I don't know, like, you know, people are aware. I follow Kinda Funny quite a lot. And they had, like, a sausage dog, like, that recently passed away, and then they were kind of going through like old pictures and stuff. One of them noticed that they'd done the Foxhound logo, or no, just the Fox logo, isn't it? But as like a sausage dog, and that they're probably going to release it as a T-shirt. And I was just like, I think I need that. Just the Fox logo, but as the sausage dog instead. I was like, oh man, that sounds so hype. Ooh. Okay, 2 secret walls. Like, when it unequipped the C4 then... Oh. 1 secret wall and 1 wall that looked like a secret wall. Is this the liquid room?
He's alive. You're the Armistech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
I look straight into the interrogation as this guy is like strewn up. Alright, thank you for joining, Brad.
C4.
Oh god, yeah, it is. Okay. Because this is one of the fights where I believe everybody gets really annoyed that the Twin Snakes version is super easy because you can just go into first person aiming and go like, through the pillars. Okay, so it's a Revolver Ocelot at this point, not Liquid Ocelot yet. Okay. The timelines confuse me a lot.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt single action 6 bullets.
I love that.
Enough to kill anything that moves.
What's this guy gonna? He's gonna be all about spinning his Colt. He's just gonna be all about this revolver. There's a reason they had to bring him back for Metal Gear Solid 3 and stuff. Like, just he's so iconic. He's so cool in such a silly way.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullet shoes. I make them go where I want.
Oh god, yeah. He just bounces them around the room. Ugh. Okay. Oh.
There's nothing like slamming a long silver bullet into a
Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh, just run through the middle. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. Run through all the wires and blow up all the C4. It'll be fine. Ugh. Well, at least I'll have one more C4 than I did. Save one for the room that doesn't blow up. To be fair, I don't even remember the quote to be able to finish off it. Is it just the engravings offer no tactical advantage? And then he's like, no, but looks sick as fuck. Maybe try a stun grenade. Oh, I didn't want the bullets. Oh shit, just shoot Baker in the face. Okay. Here we go. Just try and time him out. Well, it literally helped me there. You're chatting some shit here, Ocelot. Fucking invincibility frames. Why does a boss have an invincibility frames? Come on then. Peek around, come on. I'm bouncing his bullets. Oof. Okay. I don't want to. I want the opposite of the cigarettes. I want the ration. Oh, you can? Yes. Can peek around the corner. Ocelot. Dickhead. Okay. Fuck him. Fuck him up. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What?
Oh shit, yeah, of course. My auto mod hates auctions. What? I mean, maybe it does. It must be something that I've got as like a banned term that won't even show up for me and not like an auto mod thing.
I like you. I have no name.
Fucking the coolest character.
That exoskeleton.
So this goddamn cyborg. Oh my god, yeah. Just gone.
Who the hell?
That you don't need to know. All that you need to know is that you fucked up Ocelot and he's gone.
Can you talk?
This little invisible boy is gone.
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from
Yeah, I got nothing in my auto mod settings at all, niche. Like, it was just like gone.
Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
Can launch at any time. Like, yeah, well, they can.
I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
I was gonna say, he's got to give him some fucking credit for that.
Kind of like a psychic
He's got to give him credit for just trying to resist Psycho Mantis.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to.
I'm on a hill streak. I wouldn't mind getting rewards for being on a hill streak. That's like just being in Sheffield. Just how many hills have you walked up today?
I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny man.
A snake giving 0 fucks. Yeah, the DARPA chief's fine. Don't worry about it. He's all right. I've got I've got his ID card. He'll be fine.
Calm down. What's wrong with you?
He lives on through me with his ID card now.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Yeah, it's a very, very convenient heart attack.
They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well,
It's true.
I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do you have anything anymore?
That woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is.
At least he actually gave it to, like, not the bad... Well,
But how did you know she
not the bad guys.
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard.
Like, we don't technically know at this point whether she's got any better intentions than Liquid or anyone else does, but...
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
Oh, no.
Sorry, I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case.
No, no!
Contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work...
So I am
way
on...
to prevent the missile launch.
I'll see if it can reach. I am on, like, the little PlayStation Classic at the moment.
Who's that?
I am playing legit. But I will just have to... Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to, like, get back to the game. Oh my god, no. Cutscenes go too long. I'd have to, like, save the game, go back to the PlayStation Classics menu, find the code on the, like, digital game manual. So I'm just going to Google that.
That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
There are lots in it.
The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
What a good guide.
The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded,
But yeah, I was on this guide on the wiki for Metal Gear, and it's like, okay, so when you get to the point where you need to contact Meryl, call her on your codec. Like, come on, just tell me what number. Don't just say call her. That's not helpful. No, you just call her. You've got to know her number, but call her. Oh shit, okay. I mean, we've got another 20 minutes of these,
China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility.
Oh dear God.
To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Oh, Brad coming in. Brad just being like, here's the code, mate. I'll let you keep your pirated copy. I'll let you get through.
As a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing
This movie doesn't need a better camera. I want more cameras to be shot like this. I want to see Avengers Endgame in like 32-bit like PlayStation graphics. Just I don't really think 32 and 64-bit mean much when like even PCs are running that as standard nowadays, but look, okay, I've got a PlayStation Classic. It's as close as I've come. Like, I've got legit copies of what, like MGS 2, 3, 4, and 5 behind me. But they did if anyone isn't, got that. You got me there. 3x4 is more cinematic, it's true. It captures, like, everything the lens sees.
What's that?
An optical disc.
An optical disc. But yeah, they did a demake, and it's kind of becoming a bit more popular of, like, making PlayStation 1 classic style looking games instead of making, you know, like, oh, pixel art like 16-bit, 8-bit games and stuff. People have gone to, like, the nostalgia for the PS1 now, and they made a Bloodborne PS1 style demake, and have like got the first few bosses in it and stuff. And I think it's all like free to download because they can't make money the moment they start charging. Like, is the moment they'll probably like run into options where just Sony's gonna put that ban hammer down.
It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark
It's true.
Secret.
It's really true. Just like, why aren't all Metal Gear games in a vertical medium?
You know him?
I still can't get over it. I can't get over it. Just all these, like, all these defenses of putting it in 4:3, and it's like, I get, if you wanted to make an IMAX cut and have it, like, you know, fill up the entire IMAX screen, and that's one thing, but the movie didn't release in IMAX, it didn't release in cinemas. But, oh no, another very just well-timed heart attack.
So, they actually went in, did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
It's the Kojima cut. To be fair, I do not want that either, because if this is what Kojima games are like when they've been edited down, and even like Death Stranding, I'm sure they like had a version that was 200 hours long, where the final cutscene was 18 hours of just Norman Reedus going through the entire Walking Dead set or some shit.
It looked like another heart attack, but
some kind of poison?
Well,
No, they're just really convenient heart attacks, guys. I don't know what you're on about.
We won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Yeah. So fun fact, the final cutscene for Metal Gear Solid 4, me and my friend, when we finally got to the end of the game, and we did the actual bit where it was like the gameplay part, the first like couple of hours where it's mostly cutscene. When you get to the actual bit where it's like the gameplay is done, we like paused, we went and made some pizza and noodles, sat back down and watched it and timed it, and it was like a good, I think it was like 2 hours and 6 minutes or something. I can't remember, it's a bit fuzzy in my head, but like it was over 2 hours of pure, just unadulterated cutscene, not one moment of gameplay in it. It's like, oh yeah, we just sat down and watched a Metal Gear movie at the end to wrap up MGS4. Fuck me. I can't imagine, like, the Kojima cut ladder climb. And I find it really funny when, it's like, oh yeah, here's, like, Death Stranding's director's cut. Oh, what does it have? Oh, God. I was just saying, Brad, that, like, we made food when the last bit of, like, gameplay had occurred in MGS4, and we sat down and watched all the cutscene, and just cutscene alone at the very end of the game is, like, just over 2 hours. So it's, like, an entire movie after you'd finished playing. But, yeah, I love that Metal Gear Death Stranding's director's cut just adds a little bit of gameplay that they thought of after they'd finished the game, which means all of those Sony director's cuts, like the Ghost of Tsushima one as well, they are inherently not director's cuts. It's similar to like the Snyder cut, where that can't have been the director's cut of the final game because the content didn't exist yet, but they're still praising it as director's cut, I guess, because, like, you know, Sony have reached, like, that point where they want to, like, classify video games more as, like, an artistic medium, and, like, saying director's cut just gives it that gravitas, I guess. Like, that's what they think. It's the original vision that they came up with years later. It's like, it's inherently not the original vision. It can be like what you wanted to do if you were completely, you know, unabashed and had unlimited time and budget, but that's very different from like, here's what I would have sat down and cut in the editor's room with what we had. Yeah, that does sound right. Of just like, just 4 hours later being like, oh my god, what happened? Why are you still playing Metal Gear? Wow. So even back in the day, video games were doing that. But it was the director's cut. It's like, but the director's cut doesn't mean that. Oh god, I'm there. Ah, yeah! God. Oh yeah, for sure, like, things have to be edited down, but the weird thing is, like, you know, the Ghost of Tsushima one. It's not, for example, the Ghost of Tsushima, they wanted, it's not that they wanted to have Iki Island in the game. There we go. Play a cake game. So, let's get him running. Yeah, it's not that when they sat down, they had the idea for Iki Island as the expansion that they wanted to put in the game, and it got edited out. It was more just like, that director's cut includes DLC that they concepted, like, and, you know, tried to work on after the fact and after the release. Which is very different from being like, you know, oh, I had the cut of the movie at 2.5 hours, or I had the book at 300 pages and someone edited it down and took like a fifth of it out. And at that point, yeah, releasing like different drafts or different cuts and stuff with like, oh, here's what I would have originally released makes a bit more sense. But I would also argue that nearly every time... Oh shit, I didn't see that one there. Yeah, nearly every time I think it's always worth editing, and I don't really like the people that are just salty and been like, oh, but my vision would have been way better if I had 0 editors. It's like, generally speaking, that's never the case. Even if you are your own editor and your own critic, like, just being able to have somebody, including yourself, go back and like cut a lot of the chaff out. It's I remember seeing like a video not long ago of like Taika Waititi talking about that, of being oh yeah, I'm an insane person, and don't get me wrong, most people could never do this, and this isn't a realistic way of working or thinking, but he was saying that he writes a script for a movie, he's done with it, and then he puts it away until he can't really remember the actual details of it, just kind of, you know, the main gist of what it's about, and then he'll, like, essentially... Oh no, sorry, he didn't put it away. He writes it all down, completes his script, throws it away, not keeps it somewhere, throws it away, and then when he only remembers, like, what his ideas were, just makes a second version of that based off, like, what other bits that stood out to me and that I can still remember. And it's like, that is not a healthy way to work or a clever way to work at all, but, you know, say what you will. He's seemingly made a good career out of it. Oh, shit. After returning to the north part of the armory. Okay. So that was just to grab a couple of extra bits. Yeah, and I think, like, I would say, like, when I was bothered about writing, I'm not so much anymore, but I would always do that thing of, like, similar, but just give myself enough time to separate myself from the work, like, give it, you know, a year, and then come back to it later, and just, oh, well, when I'm rereading through what I don't overly remember, like, how much of this actually holds up and how much of it needs to be rewritten or cut.
You're the Colonel's niece.
It's always useful.
Right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you
Yeah,
know
for sure.
Uncle?
And there's always
What's your name?
My name.
there's always bits and pieces where
Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
we are Solid Snake. We are indeed. Yeah, there's always certainly bits that
Snake? You?
if you are as the
Sorry about before. I
creator
wasn't sure if you were one
and
of
you're
the
the
good
writer
guys.
and whatnot, like, you can have certain bits that you put your foot down on,
It's your eyes.
for sure. You know, like, no, I value this
Not soldier's eyes.
this part enough
That's right.
to keep it in regardless of what you say, and this, like, these little pieces are the things that I personally want to make sure are in the project, but
You trying to sweep me off my feet?
I think it's, like,
You'll land back on them once you meet me.
probably one of the
Reality is no match for the legend, I'm
the
afraid.
ways that, like, Fact Fiend works quite well is just that
Why did you look so surprised
we do the
when you saw
recording
my
with
face?
Carl, and Carl
Because
says, like,
you look just
edit
like
it
him.
to what you think
The
works well.
terrorist leader,
Like,
Liquid
whether
Snake.
you think that's a 10-minute video, whether you think that's a 20-minute video,
Brothers, are you?
like, edit it down to what you think works. And obviously, like,
Who knows?
we had
Why don't you ask me? But first I want
made
some
decisions
information.
to try and, like,
You were involved in this
cater to the
exercise for
algorithm of,
what
like,
exactly
making videos
happened
shorter or
here?
cutting the end parts and stuff that
I was
we
captured
spoke about,
by
and
President Baker right
didn't
after
necessarily
the
work
terrorist
well.
attack.
It's just,
That's okay.
you know, trying to do things to make view counts work and stuff while they're going down, but, like,
Boy, oh
yeah,
boy, it's just like them.
generally speaking, apart from, like, decisions that we've all made together that are, like, sweeping changes that we, you know, have gone back and forth on and tried different things and see what works and what doesn't.
It's a civilian base?
In terms of, like, each individual video, it's just a case of, well, this is how we've decided a video is going to be made. Like, make it however you see it. It works.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top
They
secret
are.
missions. They figured they could help.
Just get Cade Hound on the go.
But we must have fired nuclear
Like,
warheads
Fox
before.
Cade?
Why
Cade
just this
Hound?
time?
I'm not sure.
I heard it was because this was.
Like, which one's better? Is it Fox Cade or Cade Hound?
That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists
Cade Hound.
want?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like, gonna get through this. Okay, so yeah, like, oh yeah, more people are dying. Talking about editors. I get this is a very story-based game. I haven't played the game for like 20 minutes. And this is just... This is why I feel like a lot of the time it's like, we don't need the Kojima cut because we already got the Kojima cut. Wait a little, okay? Okay. So I also, you know... Yeah, there's... It's just like, I feel like I watched a movie all over again. So she'll unlock the cargo door located on the first water snake to pass through. But heavily armed guards are now patrolling through the area. Gonna have to make sure. Okay. Nice and quick. Come on. Level 1. Get there before the guards do. I'm like, I do like Metal Gear, but like, come on. Come on. And especially when I'm streaming it, I'm like,
Snake.
We're all trying to have fun here.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
We could really use that right now. Not gonna lie.
What does that mean?
So cargo doors are open. And I know that this is like the start of the game and stuff, and it does get a little less bad with all of this, but you know what? Nah. We're dead. It's okay. We're gonna be alright. Or maybe we're not gonna be okay. The one time I should have listened. So it's fine. Ooh, okay. So I did just like check this guide. I was just like, oh yeah, okay. But it also says go to the east storage room and we can find a suppressor. This level 2 card. Ooh. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, fuck. Assholes. The thing is, it says there, break his neck. Or take the suppressor. I'm like, okay. I didn't know we could break necks, but yeah, sure. Oh, fuck. No! Go in here, go in here, go in here. Okay, that's fine. So all we need to do is just get some cigarettes and I think I've like skipped a lot of the items while just trying to get through. So all we need to do is put the cigarettes and then we can see like the infrared kind of see them anyway. Fine. Yeah, there are. So I just need to get something. It means we get through. Which can be just having these cigarettes handy. There we go. This all we need to do is equip cigarettes to save our lives and destroy our lives at the same time. Oh, for fuck. Okay. So, we are very much dead again. Just, ooh! Gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. No! Don't do it. Why would you do this to me? Let's unequip the cigarettes for a second. Card. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to break the neck. It doesn't tell me how to break a neck, it just tells me to do it. It says break necks. Like how does one break necks in Metal Gear? Please. I do not know. Alright, this time let's not fuck about, let's just use the ration. Ah, oh! We didn't even get a suppressor in here. This wasn't even the room that we meant to go to. Okay, well, we know we can just avoid that now then. We can just ignore it. No, all it did was give us more ammo. I'm not fucking about finding all these different items. Like, I'm just checking this game out for the day. I'm not planning on finishing it or anything. It is hard to tell, though. Like, which ones are in front of us and which ones are behind us. Kind of a bit hard to tell. Okay, so that should be the last of them. And then, need a level 2 card. Sorted. Easy. Now you got whole melee down. Okay. Well, I've just been punching so far. Punching and kicking. Oh no. More.
Snake.
Be careful. Oh shit. Oh my god, he's called Deep Throat. One of our fans just called Deep Throat. Like, what is this? Instagram? Getting a DM from somebody with no profile picture called Deep Throat God. Like, oh hey, big fan of yours. We don't have a mine detector, just to clarify. We don't have thermal goggles or a mine detector. And we have no rations. Shit. I believe the term is fuck. So, now we have to just fight a tank.
This is Raven's territory.
We got no health and no healing items.
Snakes don't belong in a
That is true. That is very true.
will not let you pass. Send him a message.
So we might just be screwed here. And I might not be able to do anything about this, but we'll figure it out. I have got a level 2 card. Maybe that'll help. Oh, we already had the suppressor. Well, you don't want that when we're fighting a tank. Excellent. Excellent. What are we going to equip for this fat dead? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Seems good. I wonder if there's, like, a picture here that I can use. Not of the first area. Hug the wall. Hope for the best. Okay, so we can make it to the cutscene without dying. But we're going to have a rough time here. Getting anything done. Don't know why you threw a chaff grenade like that. Jam in. The tank is over in this general direction. Okay. We found tank. Oh, okay. Okay, grenades are clearly what we're meant to use then. Oh, shit. Right. Oh, no. Got chaff grenades, got a ration, there we go. Hot swap to a grenade. Am I meant to be throwing the grenades, like, into the tank? Is that... Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, okay, okay. Doable then. Doable. Hello, just other guard. You're not Raven. Raven told us this was his territory. Now who's this fucker? Where's the tank gone? Oh no. Yeah. God damn. I mean, this'll just help everyone feel better. Just including myself right now. Get the Cades out. I'm just like, oh god, this is a rough fight. This is something rough. Let's tell you what. We'll get a Cade vibe in there. We'll get like the emotional support little running sausage. And then nothing there. Get chaff grenades on the go. No. Go through the cutscene. And just... Oh, shit. Okay, is that another ration? Fuck, though. This is not a nice time. Oh, not being able to see where these mines are is rough. Okay. Right. Ration. Maybe we'll just keep that there. Chaff grenade. Stop calling me. We get cutscene. This is some, like, Elden Ring shit. Get the prep in. Memorize, like, skip the cutscene, memorize your patterns. Fucking hell. Got another cave gift going in. Just mocking me. Fuck off. Come on, where are you? Okay, got the one. Takes so long to get back up. Throw the chaff grenade. God damn it, no. No. No! Okay. Figure this shit out. Throw another chaff grenade just in case. Ah, fucking hell. Damn it, I used 2 of those. No. Oh, goddamn. Come on. Oh, no. Did do some damage. Okay. Keep running, Snake. Oh no. Come on! Dodge these bullets! Oh? I think we did it. I think we beat the tank. Please don't have a phase 2. I'm not celebrating just yet. Please don't. Please don't do it. Okay. Like we're alright. Looks like we're okay.
I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
No.
It would be wise not to underestimate him.
It would be.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon.
Just me running around. Grenades!
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Oh, look at that.
Your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake.
When he's just like, oh yes, I am called Raven. Why? Because I have ravens. Wait, are they meant to be? Yeah, I think they are ravens. Sure they are, because he's called fucking Raven.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
Don't kill him.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Oh, look at those birds. Those high def birds fly away. Why did we not have that ability a minute ago? Right. Anyway, I feel like ending that section and defeating a tank is probably the best place we're going to find. So, like, leave it there for the night. Thank you everyone for joining. I'll send everyone over to raid Carl, I guess. I'm sure Carl will be continuing with Metal Gear. He is indeed. Oh, he's got a green background going now. So let's send our support over to Carl, as he's got to stay up for like 2-3 more hours with a bunch of coffees to try and like get himself over to America for his holiday. So let's send like the Metal Gear love over to Metal Gear Rising.
I will leave now. Do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Rising. Good advice. I'll leave. Right now. I like how I died during that. I died during that moment. Whoa, Lucas. Are you not telling your chat to spam their emotes and then leave immediately? Are you really playing the Twitch game if you don't tell your entire chat to spam your emotes and then leave?